Hey team, Rob here, welcome to the channel. January 1st, 2023, and we are kicking it off with a bang. We're gonna do a lap here of community transmission at Christchurch Adventure Park. If you've been watching the channel for a while, we started racing downhill last year. We did the Gravity Canterbury summer series, which was 3 races over November and December, 2 at Vic Park, 1 here at the Cap, and I loved it so much I decided let's take it up to the next level, and I've entered a round of the National Series. Round 2 of New Zealand Mountain Biking Downhill National Champs is here in Christchurch in only 3 weeks. January 22nd, 2023 here at the Cap. So I figured we'd better ramp up the practice, do something a bit serious. Now in the past, when they've run Nationals here, we've started on community transmission, jumped over into GC, back into CT, back onto the bottom of GC. So we've done quite a few GC laps. Put up a video the other week riding with Carter and Ben doing a full GC, and so I thought we'd better do some community transmission. So we're going to start here, community transmission, double black, downhill trail. Starts off with some rocks, and after that I don't really know, but we're back on the mighty drag kink and we're going to get some practice in. So I think this video, team, will just be my preliminary look lap. We'll just cruise down the trail, stop and see what there is to see, and then as the laps build up, the speed and hopefully the progression will build up. So let's get going. Chuck you on the helmet and let's cruise off down community transmission. Righto, lap number 1 down community transmission. So we're not going to be doing anything too crazy. We're just going to get down the trail. Well, it starts off with some rocks. Cool. More rocks into a steep chute. Well, that's a decent sized roll. I know a lot of guys gap off that. Now I think that goes into GC, and this is where CT proper goes. Maybe. Let's go, we'll see. If we're wrong, we will go back up the hill and try again. Wow. I don't think many people ride regular community transmission. I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually on the... Oh yeah, no, here we go, catch nets, so... I think everyone just rides the, oh yeah, it's just a roll where you got an outside. I think everyone just rides the old Nationals line from earlier this year. Oh yeah, got a rock step down. We'll go back up. High line and a low line. I think the high line probably would have been better in this case. Let's go back up, try that again. Right, we just plop it off that. Up here onto the slower high line. Give another step down there. Bit of speed. What's coming up? Can't tell. Oh, we got roots. We got rocks. Alright, so this is where community transmission joins into the top of the new National section. Now we're to the CT Rock Garden. We've ridden that before. It's in there. Ticked that off with Ben and Carter a couple of videos ago. But a couple of lines there, it'll be interesting. Although no doubt this is where GC comes in. So now we're into the bottom of GC, into the last bit before you get out into the open. It's a bit rooty, and the moon dust that GC is famous for. Right, now we get into the GC rock garden, where you got heaps of lines: low line, mid line, high line. We usually ride the high line. How do I jump this, team? How do I jump that? We'll come back and have a look at that on the lap. So we no doubt we're using this bottom section of GC in the national race. There isn't really any other option. Some moto whoops into a sort of a hip table. Then we step down. We jumped that last time too. Once you hit that step down, you've got heaps of speed to jump those, inside or outside. Now, here the trail splits: old GC and new GC. They use this in the Phoenix Enduro. Will they use this in the downhill? Don't know. Because this new line features that massive step down. I mean, some people, you guys might not all think it's massive. I think it's massive. I wonder if you could hut to that as well. And some more very dusty off camber into a slight uphill. This is where old original GC rejoins. We've got an outside down there. A steep roll, probably another steep roll, some braking bumps, into a berm. You got a high line and a low line. A few holes in here. Give a step down there if you want to. Another dusty berm. Right, into the last technical straight. Gaps all the way along here if you're good for it. Which I am not. Rob's not a jumper. Rob is not a jumper. One massive big bolt berm left. Alright, two big jumps to finish off the course. Got to step down, and then the big moon Buddha table, which we will embarrass ourselves by not jumping. And that is the end of community transmission and the GC. Alright team, that was our very tentative look at community transmission and what could be in store for us at round 2 of the New Zealand Mountain Biking Downhill National Series. They'll either use yeah, start a CT into GC like they did at the Nationals with that big long off camber, and then a couple of rock gardens. Well, they could use full CT. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button so you can keep track of my progress down CT, whether the speed gets there, whether we hit some gaps, drops, I don't know, we'll just keep practicing. So like normal, like if you've liked, subscribe so you always see the next one. Till next time team, ride on.